Hello, everybody. I'm Paul Smith. Welcome to Lone Star Conference Digital Media Day. I'm here with Sadie Moyer from the Texas women's basketball team, along with head coach Beth Gilson. And, Coach, it's a brand new season for your new-look team. What was the most pressing need you needed to address in the offseason?
We just wanted to add depth to our team. You know, last year, COVID, injuries, different circumstances. We just didn't have a lot of players, so we have added 2 transfers and 4 freshmen and have a core group returning. And I just have been really impressed about with how we compete every single day, and I feel like we have a lot of different lineups. You know, it's going to be a fun season.
Sadie, I'll turn to you because you're one of the returners from last year's team. New players, some new members of the coaching staff. How's that all coming together?
I think it's coming together really well, actually. Just having more players, like she said, in depth and adding more lineups will be really good for us, and just having this opportunity to start fresh and start new coming back from last year is going to be really good for this year.
Coach, as you look at the team this year, you've got a lot of talented newcomers taking up spots on your roster. Who among those newcomers do you think is really poised to make an impact this year?
Start with our 2 transfers, Kesslin King from Texas State and Ajong Tak from Commerce. Both of them have come in. They're veterans. They know what to expect. They bring experience. They bring work ethic, and they've really stepped up as leaders as well. And then we have 4 freshmen that are all phenomenal. And Kayla Glover comes in from DeSoto, and Ariana Hines, and they both won a 6A state championship. They know how to win. They're lockdown defenders, high IQ. And then Ashley Ingram comes in from Bridgeport as a dominant post player, you know, and she has really impressed us early on. And then Erin Gayden is a super shooter.
Now, among your returners, has anybody really made an improvement that you think is just a dramatic step forward?
Definitely. I think the biggest improvement comes between your freshman and your sophomore year. And Scout Huffman, you know, she has learned our system, and she has been in the gym a lot. And then Jada Freeman, she was a new player for us last year, didn't get to play, only was able to practice. And like I said, she knows our system, and she has really grown a lot this last semester.
Now, Sadie, I'll ask you, going back through what you've seen of this team, what have you learned about your team so far?
So far, we just learned, obviously, how to play together as well, and just how to take what we learned last year as returners and help the newbies come in and just get ready for this year.
Coach, as you look forward to your team this year, you play a tough conference schedule, you play a tough non-conference schedule. How do you define success for your team this year?
Yeah, just coming in every day ready to work. You know, I think this is a hungry team. They're extremely coachable, and they want to grow, you know, and like I said, they're really intentional every day about their attitude and approach, and it's extremely competitive every single day in practice. So if we just come ready to work every day, it's going to be a fun season, and so far it's been great.
Earlier you talked about how players make a big jump from their freshman to your sophomore year. There's 2 more players I want to ask you about, obviously. Sadie being one who made the big jump last year, but also Michaela Woods, who's coming back for her 5th year after last season's, well, unconventional year.
Yeah, we're so excited that Michaela decided to come back, our super senior. She understands, you know, our system, and she's been in this league so long, and she knows what it takes. Really been committed over the summer, as well as Sadie Moyer. Both of them have really stepped up as leaders for our team and been extremely intentional. And Sadie comes in, and she's healthy, and she's a green light shooter for us, and we're excited to have both of them back on the floor.
Now, Sadie, it was an interesting environment, to say the least, last year inside Kitty McGee Arena with nobody there. How did the team feel about actually getting people in the stands again?
We talk about it all the time, how excited we are just to have fans back. It's a different atmosphere when there are no fans. You're kind of like, oh, like no one's going to cheer us on. But our bench was the most hype it's ever been. And so we're just excited to see people back in the arena.
Sadie, Coach, thank you both very much. This is Paul Smith for the Lone Star Conference Digital Network.